Hello you guys, welcome back to another vlog. As you can see, I am on my way to somewhere. I'm actually on my way to Sam's right now. I do have to go grocery shopping, so I'm going to bring you guys along today. I am wearing my retainers, so I might have a little bit of a lisp or move my lips a little weird. I haven't worn them in a minute, so they're super tight right now. I've been wearing my night retainers though. But yeah, so anyways, I'm on my way to Sam's. I saw some organizers that were on sale last week and I didn't get them because they were just not something that I was planning to get. But if I see them this week and they're on sale, I am planning on getting them because I do want to organize the bottom of my bathroom sink. I feel like I need to reorganize that because it is all over the place right now. So I definitely want to get those if I can find them. I also need to go to Walmart as well. I have to give you guys a life update because there have been a few changes starting yesterday. Well, I guess we can talk about that now since I'm on my way to the store and I have, I can talk while I drive. So yesterday was my last day at work. I did put in my 2 weeks notice 2 weeks ago. If you're new to my channel, I was working part-time. I was working 4 days a week. And if you have been with me for a while, you have known that we have just been super busy. We've been working very short-staffed. And so I put in my notice because of personal reasons, and then it's just been too much going on. We had 2 people quit back to back, and then there's been some changes, and so I put in my notice. So right now I'm gonna be home for a bit, and then we'll see what I can find later on. I need to update my resume. I also want to work on my YouTube stuff and see where that goes. And so I'm just going to take this time to just focus on my YouTube stuff and my home stuff. And I'm kind of excited, you guys, because lately I felt like I haven't had a chance to do much just because I've been feeling overwhelmed at work as well. And so I'm just glad to be home for a little bit. And so yeah, I'm gonna be having more time with you guys, so that's fun. So that's what has been going on. That's why I haven't really filmed for the past 2 weeks, because I did film a challenge video, which I will be uploading before this one, so it should be up. But that is where I have been the past 2 weeks. I've just been trying to get over my 2 weeks at work, get that done with, and then have kind of like a reset with my YouTube stuff and just plan more vlogs, plan more home things, and also budgeting things, planning things, stuff that I actually enjoy doing. If you are new to my channel, we were just using my husband's income, so we're still going to do that. Of course, we're not going to save as much, but we still save some of his income anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. I was just part-time, but that is where we're at. Also, we don't have any debt except for my car loan. Our home has been paid off, so we don't have anything except my car loan, which is not that much every month. And I have been putting more money towards our loan ever since we paid off our home, so I don't feel like pressure. Thankfully, the way that we have done things, I think that we're gonna be okay. So even though things are super expensive nowadays, which is ridiculous, I'm still trying to do my $200 grocery budget. I have $161 that I can spend today, but I think I'm gonna go a little bit over just because I actually meal planned for the whole week. I meal plan lunches, dinners, breakfast. Now that I'm gonna be home, I can cook a lot more, and so I did a little bit of like better planning, I guess you could say. So I'm definitely going to spend a little bit more money than the 160 because I had already bought some stuff over the weekend. So not over the weekend, during the week. But that's where I'm at. So let's head on to Sam's and let's see what we can find. Okay, you guys, so Sam's was packed. I don't understand why. It was 9:30. It was early, but it was packed, and so I didn't film as much inside the store. But I am here at TJ Maxx. It is going to be Mother's Day this weekend, so I'm here to see what I can find. Something special for my mom. I don't know. I want to look at the shoes because I sometimes get her shoes. And we'll see. I have a $100 budget for her, and then I have $50 in case I see any like clothes for myself, or maybe some shoes, some sandals. We'll see. I definitely need some clothes though, or shoes. I need all of it. So was a total fail. I'm on my way to Chick-fil-A because I'm starving and I really want their new burger. I think it's the jalapeno ranch burger. It sounds delicious and I'm starving. So, and I still have to go to Walmart, so I need to eat something before I go. Okay, you guys, it is much later. I want to go ahead and cash stuff my sinking funds because I've had the money in here for a while and I have not cash stuffed this. So let's go ahead and cash stuff it. I had already separated the money and wrote down how much I wanted to cash stuff. So let's go ahead and cash stuff it. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I have 160 that I am going to be adding today. Let me bring this a little bit lower. Okay, so we are going to start off with my medical envelope, and for medical I am going to be cash stuffing $10 today. So in medical I do have some money in here already. I have $40, so I am going to be adding 10, so now I have $50. Dental doesn't have anything in here, but I am going to be adding $80, so 20, 40, 60, 80, because I do need to get a head start in dental for our next 6 months of cleaning. So 80 in dental braces is going to be getting $10. And I believe, oh my goodness, I'm gonna need a new binder, you guys, because this one, the little rings are not closing properly, and so my envelopes come out. Okay, so braces, I am going to be adding $10 today. So let's go ahead and add 10. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 550, 570, 590, 600. We have 600. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, $600 in our braces envelope, you guys. I can't believe we already have $600. That's amazing. I might get started on that, working on that in the beginning of maybe next year. I'm gonna see how much I can add to it, so that way I can have a really good head start on the braces amount. So school is going to be getting $10. School has some, so school is going to be getting $10. I have 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, $28. I need to start adding more to this because, you know, I usually get the school supplies and stuff during the summer, so I need to make sure that I add more to this one. I'm not going to add anything to the birthday envelope because I do have a birthday challenge. I'm going to be skipping car because I already have enough money for my oil change. I'm gonna skip holidays. I did separate for Mother's Day. I separated, you know, the $100 that I did not even spend today because I didn't find anything. Home is going to be getting $10 because I spent everything in home. So I ended up getting a new blender. It was a 5-piece blender from Shark, I believe. I will place the picture somewhere over here. I am in love with that blender. It was $130. It was well worth it. And it's amazing. And so I've been using the food processor to like cut up the vegetables, and it has been amazing. So I did use the money that I had in here because my other blender broke. I didn't buy it because I just wanted a new one. I bought it because my other one broke, and my home sinking fund came in handy because I had $100 in here. So I just added 30 more. Entertainment is not getting anything. Gifts is not getting anything. Tech is not getting anything. Nothing else is going to get money because I am going to be adding the rest of these $40 into my birthday challenge. And let's see. Okay, so here's our birthday challenge. Let's add $40 to this one. And we have 20, 40. Let's see how much we have. We have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65. We have $65 in our birthday challenge. And what color should we color this today? So let's do this nice pink color right here. I always use this color. I don't know why. I just love a nice pink. So we are going to be adding that color, and let's add an orange for the, I didn't realize I used the same orange on this one. Let's add a different color. Let's go with this bright orangey pink color. Let's see how this looks. Oh, this is like a cute, like little melon color. I like it. And for the top, I guess we can do the same color since all the other ones are the same. And there we go. Each cake represents $20. So how much is this challenge? Because I don't even know. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. So 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 40. 20, 40, 60, 60, 50, 100, 150. So this is to save $270. So we have $210 to go in this one. And as you can see, I have other challenges in here that I'm slowly adding to them as well. So that is it for this part of the cash stuffing. Okay, there's one other thing that I wanted to show you guys, and that is a planner that I saw at Walmart, and I thought that this would work really well as a budget planner for me, and I'm gonna show you why. So this planner was $7 and some change at Walmart, and it looks like this. I actually like the green color. I like how slim it is. But the reason why I decided to use it as my budget planner is because when I saw this layout, I thought that this would be perfect for the way I budget. So let me show you how it looks like. So I ended up making some stickers for this planner as well. So of course you have your monthly layout. So this is what the monthly layout looks like. I ended up making some stickers to cover up the little headings that they had. So the headings that they had are what inspired me this month, what were some positive things that happened this month, and this month's affirmation. So obviously I'm not going to use it for that. I'm going to use it as a budget planner. So what I'm going to use this top part is for my wish list for the month, things I want to buy. And then the next one is things I do have to get, like, or if it's the holiday, anything like July, I might want to set some money aside for July 4th. And then in the bottom, I have been adding my yearly bills right here. And then the monthly calendar, I have been using it to write out my monthly bills. And then also I've been using it for my income tracking as well. So I can see how much I've made on what day and stuff like that. So that is what I've been using the monthly layout. I don't really use this top part of the planner, but yeah, but let me show you what I do use the planner for and the layout that made me buy it. So I'm gonna show you first the weekly layout. So this is the weekly layout, and I've been using this as my spend tracker. So each day I write down how much I've spent and the category. You can't really tell, but you do have a small little line right here and then a long line. And the way I've been using is I write down what expense I got, and then I highlight depending on what color my credit card is. So that way I know what card I use. If I pay cash, I use a green highlighter. If I use my Saver card, I use an orange highlighter. If I use my other card, which is blue, I use a blue highlighter, and that lets me know what card I use. And then when I pay it off, I check it off because you do have a little check off space. So when I do pay that money back, I go ahead and put a little check and check it off that I've paid that card. And if I use cash or my debit card, I just do green and I go ahead and check it off because that is already paid for technically. So that is what I use it. And I like this note section right here because I have been writing the weekly totals of what I've spent in each category. So I like that it has the date, the days, and then again, I can write down my totals on this. I will write down groceries, gas, household, all of that, and then put the totals of how much I spent throughout this week. But the reason why I got it was because of this layout. So I know I've been using my A6. You guys know that I was using it and I'm still using it for some other stuff, but I'm not using it for my budget stuff. So as you can see, it does come with two sections. So you have a lined section and you have a dotted section. And then you have two boxes up here. And then I ended up covering some of the stuff up here that because it was like what I'm listening to, what I'm reading, and I don't even remember, but I cover that with some stickers. But anyways, the way I've been using this, you guys know I do the zero-based budget. So on one box, I do write our paycheck, and then I break it down until I get zero. But then on the other side, I use it as my bank balance. So any transactions that I do throughout this week goes into my bank balance. So I track down my balance, and then if a bill comes out, I write it down. I write down my balance. If there's a deposit, I write it down. Anything specific to this week goes in this section right here. In this box right here, I have been writing the bills that come out in this week. If there's anything that is due this week, I write it down in this section here. I do not know what to use this section for at the moment, but if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. But I really like it. I like this layout because I can do my zero-based budget for what I'm going to be spending this week, my balance tracking for this week, the bills that are due this week, and I like it. And it was only like $7 at Walmart. So I've been really enjoying it. And now that I'm going to be home, I'm going to have more time to actually write things down and do a lot more. So I'm happy that I got it, and I really wanted to show you guys this and then another planner that I got, but I think I'm going to show you that tomorrow because my battery is dying. So I'm going to charge my camera, and then I don't know if I'm going to start a new vlog or finish this vlog. Yeah, I really wanted to show you guys that.